Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 21st of January 2015. Hope you're having a good trading week. It's a short week, with Monday being the Martin Luther King holiday, so we just got to work here on Tuesday. Had a nice trading session with our calls on Tuesday. We had 5 out of 6 winners with market directional support, plus some gains in the futures market as well, so nothing to complain about for the first day of the week. We are now entering the core 8 days of earnings, though. We just had IBM report, and so it's this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You get a little break on Friday and Monday, and then next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, those will be the big 3 days when the majority of stocks report. This does create sort of a different environment once a quarter for a few days, as it becomes more about rumors about earnings and stocks gapping in the morning based on other stocks in the sector or the market getting hit from a bad earnings result. So it's a different environment. A lot of the professional traders sort of sit this out or play much less. If you've never been through earnings season before, I suggest you kind of keep an eye on it and compare it to how the market's been for us. It's usually kind of a different thing. Volatility in the earnings season is not as technically terrific as or set up as the normal volatility in the market. All right, here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. S&P gained 3 today. NASDAQ, NDX gained 29. Well, that's after we gapped up and sold off. I'll show you the intraday action in a moment, but we did end up posting a small gain across the board in the markets. Here's a look at the NDX. Bounced off of that support area that we were watching. We'll see if a one-day bounce can hold. So look at the stocks. The stocks basically would have had a 13 sell signal today. If you look at it, there's the asterisk. It's not because of the 8. Bar 8 is above where we're at right now, and you have to be with the qualifier be above that technically. If you don't use the qualifier, this is the 13 sell signal on the stock, so we'll see if that comes into play. Biotech's closed at a new closing high, up 53 points. Should also point out that NASDAQ volume looked good early in the first half hour, then really dropped off. We got a volume warning, ended up closing at 1.8, which is about the 10-day moving average of volume. And in other news, the price of crude oil, the QM contract, closed at 46.47, which is almost the lowest close, not quite. There's been 3 days where it closed just slightly under this, so right near the lows again. Filled up today for $1.61. That's quite amazing. Here's a quick look at oil. All right, let's look at at gold, which is on the rise. Let's take a look at the intraday action on the futures. And again, let me go to the 5-minute bars for the intra-week stuff. You can see, ignore the half day of futures trading that they post on Monday for the holiday. That's that middle area there. You can see last Friday's close. Before that, we gapped up Monday morning, sold off sharply, spent a little time down near those lows, actually broke lower once right at the heart of lunch, then started drifting back up. That got us back up to the VWAP midpoint area, and then we got a little surge actually back up to the upside late in the day. Gave us a couple little long opportunities we made some money on. And that's it. That is the day. Doesn't look like much, but it's a good start to the week, and it's always, if I could have every day like this during core earnings season, I'd be happy, because it was clean and easy and not a problem from a trading perspective. That's about it. We'll be trading it in the lab. We have no real earnings that matter. I mean, no real economic data that matters. We do have some earnings, obviously, but in terms of economic data this week, Wednesday we have MBA mortgage index and housing starts and building permits. There's some minor data Thursday as well. Friday's got the existing home sales and leading indicators, but of course it's a Friday in the middle of core earnings, so I wouldn't expect a ton out of Friday. That's about it. We'll be in the lab helping you make money as usual. Charts brought to you by eSignal. Have a great trading day.